Hi, I'm Meera Allen with your Manifesting Destiny Moon Update. So, welcome back to all my regular manifestors, and welcome if you're new to this channel. Generally, do little tips about manifesting and the lunar cycles. So, let's get into this new moon in Sagittarius that's happening for London on the 23rd of November at 10:57 p.m. Sydney, Australia, 24th of November, 9:57 a.m., and that's 8:57 a.m. for Brisbane on the 24th, that is for Sydney and Brisbane. LA, 23rd of November at 2:57 p.m. in the afternoon, and New York, 23rd of November at 5:57 p.m. Before we get into this new moon in Sagittarius, we are closing off a period in Scorpio. Scorpio, which if you've watched my earlier videos on Scorpio, you'll get a little update about the deeper shadow work, the inner subconscious, the transformation, the stuff that is hidden in our lives that we can't see, and the things that trigger us, the things that we need to shift and change from. It's our inner transformation. Often not the most comfortable or things to wash through you and go through you and change. And it's often those things that are holding you back that you really can't see as well. So it brings up a lot, Scorpio. And when we really want to face it, it gets reflected in us a lot. So I did something really cool. I picked a card for the end of Scorpio season, which we came out of, and it was actually the reflection card. What in others that may have triggered us was triggered within ourselves. And what signs did you get as well around you in this last month, really? What have you seen that was a repeated pattern or something that you didn't like or something that came up for you? And I'll just show you the card. It's the Meera card, and it's literally what is triggering you, if you can see that. So that reflection, what did you learn from the reflection of that person? Is there something in that person that inspires you or you want to be like that? Or is it something in that person or that experience or that situation that you went, I've done this before and I don't need to rehash this? Is it stories of, oh, I'm the rescuer, or I'm the victim, or I'm the aggressor here, or I'm dominating here, or like whatever those that the drama triangle, is it something that you slid into one of those categories of either being the victim, the aggressor, or the rescuer? So just notice what triggered you in this past month, what came up for you, any people, experiences, situations, circumstances that rang a little familiar of something that you're, oh, I've always been through that, or I've been through this before, or this seems new to me, but what is this trying to show me? Now, also notice animal totems, what's come up around you in your immediate environment in terms of insects, butterflies, animals, things that are irritating you even. Notice just how the animals have also been communicating with you, what's been mirrored around your environment. So that's in regards more to Scorpio season, what we've come out of, looking at that subconscious, the shadow work, the things that we need to really work on. We move now to the transition between Scorpio and Sagittarius. Between deepest water sign to a very liberated, adventurous, ambitious, free fire sign. And the card that I pulled for that is Call Back Your Power, Cut the Cords, Soul Retrieval. It's the protection card. I'm just going to show you this card. I just love this card because it really has that circular feeling around it. We've come full circle. We've learned a lot. If we've done the work, if we've seen the triggers, and if we've gone, okay, I can learn from this and I need to adjust and realign this part of myself. This is huge, that realignment. And that is one of the words for this new moon in Sagittarius. Because Sagittarius, I've mentioned this in other videos, in previous videos, half horse, half man. The symbol is the centaur. And the arrow that he's holding is pointing upwards to a lofty, higher goal, a really beautiful ideal, a new goal and intention that has been aligned with your soul purpose. In that sense, there is no competition. There is no triggering really because you're following your soul's purpose. That centaur, or what we're going to embody this season that's coming starting soon for here in Australia where I am, it starts tomorrow morning at 8:57 a.m. That new cycle is going to bring about the fire and the motivation to get you into your alignment and with those horses' hooves gallop to the direction that you want to get toward. It's quite fiery, very different to this sometimes depressing and introspective part of that Scorpio can carry that darker energy. But remember, from darkness we must come to the light. So the final card that I chose in this spread is really interesting because this word's been coming up for me a lot. Akasha, ether, Akash. And I'll just show this amazing artwork. It says, your guidance is divinely guided. What a beautiful card. And notice all those etheric symbolism. You've even got the Egyptian, you've got these soft clouds, this dreaminess, and this feeling of walking your divine purpose into your ascension. It's such a soul purpose card. Now, on the weekend, I got to go to the planetarium and look out at the stars. And it really made me feel like when we go into that outer galactic space inside us, we're just like that centaur, aiming high in the goals, in the skies, to our highest, huge, most amazing dreams. And then we're walking. We might even float towards them. How cool is that? So, are you able to look at this season as we've shifted from Scorpio into Sagittarius? Are you able to look at all the lessons of your deeper darkness, the things that are maybe not the most positive of emotions? What is it? Lust, greed, anger, attachment, and hatred, or jealousy, envy, and all those other attachments. Find where those attachments were: victim cycle, rescuer cycle, aggressor cycle. Find all those cycles within you that you go, I don't need to give this energy to these emotions, but I can follow my soul purpose. Look at the person or the experience that has triggered you this past 4 weeks and look at how that can be your gift and go, oh, I don't want to be like that, or I want to be like this. And how does it give you that new alignment so you can shoot your bow and arrow to the goal that you really, really want to embody, to embrace, to become? I know that even for me, even just for me to do this video, I was going to do it in this other t-shirt. And I thought, you know what? I don't really feel aligned to wear a bra right now. I just want to wear something comfy. I just want to wear a dress that's just like a really comfy thing. I want to feel I'm in all natural materials. I don't want to be restricted. So even me to do this video, I had my hair up and I thought, no, I want to wear my hair free and no chopstick holding my hair up. I wanted it to feel soft and clean. So now I've just messed it right up, I think. I wanted to feel that freedom of what I really wanted to be. I can feel it all buffonting out right now. So, even just the clarity that I got for this video, we are our own creators of our realities. Every experience that we want to create, we're creating. So find your freedom, whether it means wearing no bra, whatever, washing your hair, whatever it is. So, this morning I had to swim in the ocean and that really shifted me. And then I was like, no, I didn't get enough water. I went back in again and had to swim again and get my head in again. And it felt like, yes, that's true for me. So notice what's really true for you and follow that with unabashed, audacious freedom. It's your time. We've got this last little moment, one more sleep till this new moon. So it's a really good time for this end bit. Get rid of the last sting of that Scorpio tail from wherever it's sitting in your life. What's irritating you, what's coming into your space that you feel like, that's niggling me a bit. What's coming into your subconscious? What thoughts are there that you go, you know what, I don't really need to hang on to this anymore. This is not my stuff. Or this is my stuff. I take responsibility. So whichever way it is, if you feel like, yep, I'm going to own that. This is mine. Take it. I've had a few people quite jealous around me lately, and I was like, wow, where is that coming up for me? And I had to look back at some of my childhood stuff even and go, where was there jealousy around things that just came to me naturally? And I just didn't have to think about it, but I shouldn't be vilified for that. And so I had to deal with some of my stuff where I go, it's okay. It's okay to be me. It is okay. And what people are feeling or projecting, that's their stuff. It's okay. So we're all dealing with our own. So that was part of my Scorpio little rehash and acceptance of the deeper part of myself. And that was huge for me. It was huge. and really feeling that it was good to be in my own skin and be comfortable with who I am and where I'm at, and it's okay. And I didn't need to amend myself, which is something that I have done over the years, amend myself for other people a little bit, even if it's a tiny little bit. But now this Sagittarius new moon gives us that little tweak of alignment. It might just be a little thing that you need tweaking with. It might be tiny, it might be massive, it might be like a massive healing for you. It might be a huge lesson that you've gone, wow, I didn't know I was doing that. And you've seen it. And now it's come up for you and you're going, wow, I really don't want to have this in my life anymore. Or I don't need to have these people and these experiences in my life anymore. Or I'm going to realign myself. Oh, I don't need to have this food in my life anymore. It's really interesting. Like for me, just doing this video, so I'm rambling a bit. I even had to wear a beautiful perfume. I'm looking at it right now and I love it. I actually love Isimiyaki. And I couldn't do this video until I smelt beautiful. So I could share with you my true alignment. I didn't want to wear a bra. I wanted my hair nice. I just wanted to wear my diamonds and be simple and just no jewelry in my hands. And I wanted to, I've got two beautiful things in front of me right now. It's like intention of the scent that I had and the energy and the intention of the water I was drinking. And it was interesting. The intention I put in that water was Akash, ether. And it's been following me around. Like I picked the Akasha card. You know, you can't make this stuff up when you're in alignment. So I'm so grateful to you guys because every time I'm doing these little YouTube videos on the lunar cycles, I get a little tiny bit more into my alignment because I go back and I play my own videos back to myself and I take my own advice. And as I'm preparing, I have everything sitting there that aligns me. So I share what's working with me to hopefully help you guys manifest the life that you want. I always imagined I'd be living by the beach. 3-minute walk it took this morning to get to the water. Get my head in the ocean and swim. To have my free time. To chat with you guys. To paint my art. To sing my songs. I'm getting to live that now. And that's not a coincidence. You do get to manifest your own destiny. We do get to use the goodness of our five senses to create our realities. So this Sagittarius new moon, have a look at what came up for you in Scorpio season, what was mirrored for you, what came up. Trust the fact that you are divinely protected. You are following your purpose. You're divinely protected. And you can walk that true path. Just like that centaur, just like that Sagittarius, that half horse, half man, the agility of a horse and the intelligence and intellect of man and the knowledge to aim for the right goal, for the stars and dreaming big. You get to do that this new moon in Sagittarius. Please share. I love if you guys comment, like if you go, Meera, that resonated, it really helps me. I often forget to ask for things like that. Share this with people that you go, wow, you know what? I think this will really help a friend of mine. Maybe they're not as galactic or out there or into the lunar cycles or whatever, or spirituality at all, but who knows? The world's a funny place at the moment. People need to open up these different parts of their consciousness and access their soul in all different ways. You don't know people's journey. So maybe if this helps them, that would be awesome. And if you don't like it, let me know. Go, Meera, I don't like you picking the cards, or just let me know. I'm happy for your feedback. I as much want to serve you guys in the truth of what I know, who I am, and yeah, I mean, simply telling you I love Issey Miyake. I'm a 90s girl. And it actually reminds me also of a friend of mine, Vicky Chan. Yeah, she was such an inspiration to me for a long time with art when we were in high school. Anyway, random. Namaste.